Alright, so it's basically Case Study Friday. So in this video, we're going to go over Robert Cambrick on how he exactly was able to close a $1.2 million listing within only 14 days of running one of the campaigns. So without further ado, my name is Sam Spijkerman. I'm the founder and CEO of Samwhere Online, and in this video, we're basically going to show you exactly how we did it and his experience of working with us. Now, Robert is basically a seasoned agent with over 15 years of experience in the real estate industry. He's currently with Net Seekers in West Hampton, New York. And basically this video is recorded at one of his listings, which is now actually, the listing now actually closed. Unfortunately, it wasn't a deal through us, but it would have been very cool. It was listed at $10 million. However, before working with us, he was using other stores such as Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com, was paying thousands of dollars a month without any trackable results. So started working with us, started getting these results, and this video will basically show you exactly how we did it. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy watching it.
Right, so here we got Robert in one of his listings. Robert, could you tell me a little bit about yourself and where we're at right now?
Sure, Rob Canberg with Compass Real Estate. Right now we're located at 3 Halsey Farm Drive in Southampton Village, the best deal in Southampton Village. It's a really a one-of-a-kind 7,000 square foot Southampton getaway on a shy 2-acre parcel with, as you can see, these amazing resort-style amenities.
Awesome. And so yeah, we've worked together for a few years now.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about like the beginnings.
Super easy. Sam came on board and we met you, and we were able to bring on that CRM, and my team has just accelerated. Being able to work that part in a daily routine, and then of course seeing the fruits of that labor. You've put us on steroids, Sam, pretty much. So it's been a great run.
It's good to hear.
And I want this to continue. So got to keep taking it to the next level.
Definitely, there's many more years to come, and especially what we're testing out now with Google.
Without a doubt. Yeah, so, no, it's been great. It's been a tremendous growth. I've already had an excellent platform. Now, the way I look at it, it's just, we upped our game, top notch. It doesn't get better than what we have right now, because we've basically packaged it where it makes the routine for us, daily activities, that much easier. The automation is top notch. I don't want to deal with that small stuff because it takes me away from the bigger stuff.
So you basically build a team to like manage all of that stuff. Tell a little bit more about.
Without a doubt, I used to be single and solo in that regard. As time went on, we grew. No one can be at one place, every single time. With your help and program, I'm able to navigate and then collaborate with my team. And the key word for me is delegate the duties. Technically, it's done for us. A lot of it, it's just basically following up with that and seeing it through.
Cool. And then one of the key questions is, how did you find the right members for your team?
I'm very slow to hire. Has to be the right fit. You just can't pick out, whatever you think may look to be the right fit in part for the team. We have to align, the right values, set of standards that I expect, and the long-term growth. So having that right mindset, and if it's there and everything's firing, it makes life easier for everyone. So we're very quick to realize if this is going to be the right fit. I usually like to find out right away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then a key part is that you didn't start with luxury homes like this in the beginning of your real estate career. So tell me a little bit about how you transitioned.
Sure. Well, I've been in the Hamptons my entire career. One of the worst advice I ever got, I'll share. Someone had said that was already in the business, maybe you should start further west and then work your way east. And that made no sense because my sphere of influence was already here. I already live here. I guess their point of view back then was to gain experience. I didn't listen to that. I followed my gut and made my way, knocking on doors, starting at every price point early on, and not being afraid to put my feet in that big pond. Perseverance. So that was everything. But don't listen to the bad advice. Follow your gut. Don't listen to people that tell you no, because most likely they have no idea what they're talking about. Follow your intuition. So.
And what do you think is like, because winning these listings over so many other agents is kind of a hard job, right? So what would you say has been like a key factor to win these listings over all these other agents that are in the
Sure. So obviously, having a great platform is one thing. The other is being authentic. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not. Know your strengths, what you're good at, and allow the client to understand those best attributes, because that's really what you're putting to work on top of the tools that you have. So it's not just your resume, it's drive, it's desire, it's passion, it's energy, it's all of those things. Knowing how to sell is one thing, knowing how to implement them is another.
Absolutely. Got it. And how long have you been in the Hamptons for?
Are you really asking me how old I am? So born and raised in New York, obviously out here. I've been in the business now going on 14 years. So I've been around. Started slowly, got my feet wet, and it just kind of, snowballed into bigger and better. For me, I'm always challenging myself to be better than I was yesterday. My clients expect it, my team expects it, and most of all, I expect it.
Absolutely. It's good to hear. And would you say that outsourcing some of the stuff that you're not good at has been also a key factor in your
Absolutely.
business?
You're never going to be a jack of all trades, and nor do you want to be. Delegation is key. So having the right team members in the right spots and having very well defined roles for those team members. I know my job. Bianca's on my team. She knows her role. And Maya, and Katrina, and having you in place, and Catherine, and our boots on the ground in New York. They all have a job to do. So having them all take their roles seriously, and for them to pull their pants up, so to speak, every day and perform, that's what's expected.
Absolutely. And so like the last few questions, what would you say is like a typical day look like for you? Do you do like both in the morning, showings later, or like
Sure. So I have a routine. Starts very early, and it's a mix. It's really centered around, my farming, bringing in business, showings, touching base with clients, negotiating. None of that stops.
Yeah.
But the key factors for me in the morning is to bring on that new business. That is my, my power hour, my, the time where it's sacred. And you need to know what's most important, in your career as far as your day goes, and having that time detailed and separated so that you're going to be most productive.
Absolutely. And is there anything else that you want to add to this interview? So we're kind of like
Absolutely. You don't love what you do, then find another passion. For me, is everything. If you don't love it, then that becomes you're pushing a rock uphill. Service to the clients, love of, from your showing to the negotiating, client relationships, building them, maintaining them. I mean, if there's ever a people business, it's this right here.
Absolutely. Well, you guys heard it. This was the interview with Robert Camber, one of the clients that we work with. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, Sam.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.